Alright guys, we're ready for another restring video, but first we have to clean this thing. This thing is so dirty. It's a Washburn base and it is covered in paint. It is covered in an inch of dirt, and I'm going to need a lot of help on this one. So here we go. Let's clean this thing up and see if we can get this thing playable. Okay, just to bring you guys in here, let's see what we're kind of up against today. Tons of dust. I think this guitar was left out on a patio or maybe in a garage. And I was gifted a bunch of guitars. It's been about maybe 2 months ago now. And these were all given to me, and I kind of rubbed on it right here, and I could see that it was definitely paint. I think the guy had his house spray painted, and he didn't cover up this base. So it's all along the fretboard, just everywhere on this guitar. It's covered in thick, thick Arizona dust. And I can also see that the potentiometer right here for the main volume is broken off. So let's get in here. Let's see what we can do now. So I think our first step is might as well remove the strings. Get these things out of here. Hopefully this is going to be a playable guitar. Sometimes if you just look down the neck, you can tell. She's got back bow to it, maybe a little twist. Doesn't look horrible though. We're going to try to save this one. Some guys would probably throw this thing in the dumpster, but some of you guys, you love the idea of saving a guitar and bringing it back from the dead. We don't want this thing to go in the dumpster. Washburn is a great brand. They make a lot of good stuff. And we might be able to just save this thing. Let's see how deep we can, once we get into this, see what our best plan of action is. Yeah, so like I said, a bunch of these guitars were gifted to me. And this is the last one out of that truckload. You know, maybe it's been 3 or 4 months now. It's been a while. So let's just start with some wipes and just wipe on it for a while. I'm not going to take it out and use the power washer on it. That would be dumb. Fun video that we did where we took a power washer to a guitar. Okay, getting the top layer of dirt off of here.
Hot out there.
Yeah, it's hot. We're in the Arizona heat and it's like 108. A lot of you guys are like, oh, I'd love to move to Arizona. I just want to, it's so cool to live out in the desert. Yeah, it's 108 today.
Yeah, you knew it was going to be hot when you heard that lonesome slide guitar and that hawk's cry.
You have to stay inside. It's just very similar. It's the exact opposite of living in a very cold climate where you pretty much have to stay inside all day because of the snow and the ice. Well, we have to stay inside and have our AC on. Or you need a vehicle. Your vehicle, you can't have a car or a truck without the air conditioner. Your AC 100% has to work. It has to function properly. Or you really just can't get along in this town, in this state. Phoenix is one of the hottest areas. Okay, so the nut came off right there, so I'm going to clean that. And I'm going to set that to the side. But I think this is probably a pretty boring part of the video, and so let's just do some fast forwarding through here and speed this up a little bit. Here we go. Fast forward. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull the neck off of this thing so we can really get in here and clean on it. There we go. Yeah, we'll clean all this off of here and everything. Make sure that ground wire right there doesn't get messy. Okay, let's work on this too. Needs a new potentiometer, so let's take the back plate off of here and see if I have anything laying around. I end up having an assortment of parts laying around, thanks to you guys always donating parts. You guys are awesome. And so something like this I think I probably have. Then I also have this little suction cup that works really good on these back plates. There we go. There's this one right here. So I'll twist it around in here. So let me dig through my parts, plug in my soldering iron, and we'll throw a new potentiometer in here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and reinstall the bridge, making sure that the ground wire is underneath the metal here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and glue the nut down back in place. And I just use my finger and my thumb right here to put it right there in the center. So there we go. Now let's let that dry up. Okay, I'm going to take my fingerboard guard and a little tiny bit of sandpaper, and I'm just going to clean these frets up a little bit on this thing. And this makes a big difference for just the few seconds that it takes me to shine on these things. And then I always use this Music Nomad F1 oil. And I put this stuff on the neck. It cleans it, it hydrates it. And I have a little sponge that I keep over here to apply this stuff with. Today's string choice. Okay guys, today's string choice. Fender electric bass 45 through 100 nickel plated steel wound long scale strings. Let's go ahead and string this thing up now. Here we go. Okay, so I've got the strings on here. It's not tuned up yet. I think it's pretty good. I'm going to loosen or lower the G string here a little bit right here at the saddle, just to make sure that we have a good radius. And I'm just going to eyeball that a little bit. Then I'm going to tune this thing up. Alright guys, so here we go. Let's just put it up here and plug it in. Alright guys, so this thing is ready to rock. I am going to put a price tag on it, and I'm going to hang it out front in the showroom. And this thing is going to be priced at, I don't know, like $100 or something. Great bass for the money. She cleaned up pretty good. It's not minty, but it is a player. Great for a punk band or something. There you guys have it. Thank you guys for watching. And especially if you've watched a bass guitar video this far in, thank you so much. And I'll see you guys in the next video.